Hey y'all, Mrs. Blake here with my last video that you guys are going to need to watch regarding area. We're done with this unit now. We've learned all 5 shapes. So today is just kind of our wrap up lesson to make sure we're good to go on area. This is the notes page that goes with this video. It was attached to the post along with the video. You need to print it out if you're able, and then you have some options. You can work through the problems with me with the video. You can do the problems one at a time on your own. Pause me for each problem and then come back and check your work. Or you can do the whole notes page on your own and then come back and check your work with the video. It's totally up to you. Let me click over to my ladybug here so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. We'll start with, not triangle. We'll start with a rectangle. Rectangle is length times width, long times short. So we'll do A equals our long times our short. You're welcome to use a calculator for this. I'm using my phone calculator again. So 14 times 6 gives me 84. So A equals 84 inches squared. Remember, it's squared on our label because really we're finding how many squares it takes to cover the shape. Formula for a square is a little different. It's side squared. So a side is 14. So we would write 14 squared, which means 14 times 14. Okay, so 14 times 14 is 196. A equals 196 centimeters squared. Remember, for squares, the exponent goes on your number in your work, but on your label in your answer. For parallelogram, base times height. Height is usually a dotted line. Here he is right here. So A equals 12.4 times 8.8. Let's get that typed in. 12.4 times 8.8, 109.12 centimeters squared. Now for triangles and trapezoids here at the bottom of the page, we have that pesky 1/2. All that means is you're going to multiply your base times height and divide it by 2 or multiply it by 1/2. Okay, so A equals 1/2 times my base, which is 8, times 6, which is my height. You have a couple of different ways to show that, or to work that out. 8 times 6 is 48. So you can now do 48 divided by 2 to get your answer, or you can do 48 times 0.5 to get your answer. Either way, you're cutting 48 in half. So A equals 24 inches squared. Trapezoid is super similar. The only difference is that you have to add your 2 bases together first thing. So A equals 1/2 times our bases together here, 19 plus 41 times my height, which is 11. Since this is in parentheses, I have to do that first. 1/2 times, and 19 plus 41 gives me 60 times 11, which is my height. Now it looks just like what we did up here for the triangle. You have those same options, okay? First get your 60 times 11. Whoops, there we go. 60 times 11, which gives me 660. I'm going to divide that by 2 or cut it in half, and I get 330 with a label of meters squared. Okay, so at this point, what you need to do after you have finished working out the notes, either with me or on your own, checking your work back with me with the video, then you need to do the practice worksheet that was attached to the post. Use my key to check your work on the practice worksheet. And then finally, do the quick area quiz I sent you as a Google form. It's multiple choice. It's not very long. It will just give me a quick and easy way to really be confident that you understand area and that you are good to go on this unit. So you have 3 things to do in order to complete today's assignment. You need to watch the video and complete the notes. You need to complete the practice worksheet and check your answers using the key I posted. And then you need to complete the Google form that I attached a link to that is the quick area quiz. Make sure when you get to the end of that Google form that you click submit. That will send the form to me to look at. If you have any questions while you're working, feel free to reach out to me via the 6th grade Google chat. You guys have fun and good luck. I'm sure you'll do great.